Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have all kinds of games going on right now, so excuse that stuff. Anyway, we got all kinds of games going on, and right now we're about to join up with two teams we've never heard of. First round KO and NY Burn. Let's take a look at these rosters. And this is one of the great things of the U.S. preliminary qualifier. We're going to jump in so many different games today. Never know who we're going to be casting. It could be your match. But there you see, first round KO, NY Parker. You got Reaction. You got Slammy, I believe. And then on the other side, who else we got, Ben?
The other side, let me bring up that roster real quick. I only had the one up from Burn.
NY Burn, we got Slammy. We got Stone Schultz. Ghost X. Interesting stuff here.
Some good names.
I know nothing about these guys, but over on Team First Round KO, you got a whole bunch of RLBs. Showing that they're not afraid to put their team name in their gamer tag. But let's go to First Round KO to kick this one off. I'm on board with TB.
First Round KO convert to RLB, though?
I think they probably went out first round last week.
Ah, that explains it.
Maybe not. Anyway, NV Parker, he's rocking the lone Remington. Everyone else, MTARs.
Okay.
And that's kind of appropriate. Actually, look at this. Two SC 2010s being used here from Slammy and Timelapse.
Okay.
On NY Burn.
That's interesting. Maybe they know.
Can we watch these guys? I need to see. What are you doing with the SC 2010 on Strike Zone? Double nades, and is that smoke here for Timelapse?
Yeah. Double smokes for. Oh, double smokes for Slammy. One smoke for Timelapse and double nade.
Huh.
I'm surprised no one is running with traditional shotgun, which is something that you see on Strike Zone. Nearly every single map. No one in the game decided that they really want to pull out anything crazy. Timelapse, he goes down. Slammy, how's he doing at the C flag? He's going to get taken down as well. So right now, just the usual kind of start.
All right, so we're going to stay on board with the NY Burn crew at the start here. And then we'll switch it back over to first round. But I want to see what's going on. Timelapse after that SC 2010 opening has switched back over to that MTAR.
Okay, that's an interesting open. I've never seen anyone really use that and successfully competitive-wise. But hey, if you want to try something, go for it.
Definitely. I mean, there's no real answer. Anything could work in this game. You just got to outthink your opponent. At the time, Timelapse on top of the leaderboard, 3-2. We're on board with his teammate Soldier Act, the last man standing, and he's got to defend C here.
It's going to be a big couple of kills. He actually started shooting the dead body, but quick reactions from him. Managed to get the kill at C, but wasn't able to get it back as someone from first round KO was on there. But C still has been neutralized. A is looking like it's going to go out of their control as well, so they're going to need to try and jump back on it.
On board with Stone Schultz for the moment. And I like the dog with the X-ray and the rainbow. Nice background, Mr. Schultz.
Such a colorful rainbow. I like it. And the trippy dog with the 3D glasses.
He's very cool. Best German Shepherd ever. Anyway, 3:22 left on the clock, and this one's pretty close, just a 4-point differential. And that's a big flag there for Stone, as they will now have C and B control.
Yeah, first round KO, they do have the small 2-point lead, but they're going to need to try and rotate over towards that C flag. That A-C flag combination, if you can lock your opponents in B, we all know that's just a nightmare. It's so difficult to break out of B. It requires such good teamwork. But unfortunately, too many players rotated towards that C flag, and they may actually now lose the A flag. But no, actually, I say that. A couple of big kills coming in.
Yeah, big kill there from MV Parker, taking out the one player going for A. And let's see what Parker is doing out there. He stopped two, and that is his third Remington kill, all headshots.
Wow, he's being extremely accurate right now. I mean, he's only 6-5, but they have the exact sort of flag combination I just said. The AC combination, you can see those orange arrows really struggling to get out of B flag, but one gunfight goes the wrong way, and someone is going to be making their way towards this C flag. How is Parker going to react there? That's going to be the question. It looks like he's just taking his time, decides to look towards the A flag, and when he needs that headshot the most, doesn't come. Stone shoots, outguns him.
Maddie on your screen now as we take a look at first round KO for the first time. Maddie getting hit with the stuns, shooting some paint buckets, no problem. And now he's pushing into B. Let's see what he can do about this. One player in front of him will be able to clean it up. Johnny goes down, but he still has Parker and T-Beat working with him. And Parker still is just hanging out here in this courtyard, locking it down. Whenever someone gets on A, he was taking care of it, but this time he will lose the battle. Maddie in no condition to take it back. Johnny does get one quick kill, but A still being contested, and you can see the rotation on the mini-map here. Those orange arrows from New York making their way across the map to C.
Looking at Matty and Johnny to try and just lock that down. Johnny actually having a very, very good game. 14 and 10, 2 caps to his name. Actually top fragging, picks up one, picks up 2 on the C flag. Nice plays coming from him. And he should be able to secure that C flag relatively easily. This whole time that B flag, they've not really been able to contest that. They're trying to keep that spawn trap in, trying to keep that AC combination of flags, but isn't working. It's, oh my God, Johnny with another couple of kills in quick succession. And now he should be able to help his teammate cap that A flag just by blocking off this kitchen spawn. There's another one. Johnny on a rampage right now.
He's got the hot hand. That's 5 straight since we jumped on board with him. Plus got the capture, get some assistance for number 7. And here he continues to just assist everything as the teamwork coming into action at the end. This is the largest lead we've seen so far in the game. Now up to 10 points. Johnny's shooting, he's knifing, he is slaying, doing everything he can. Now 20 and 11 after that run.
Yeah, that was a fantastic little spurge of energy from him, and thus helped his team out just a little bit. It's fair to say, as you said, the biggest lead we've seen in the game as we approach the last 20 seconds now. Are they going to be able to just keep those flags? A is being taken away, so Johnny just needs to hold on to that C flag. You can see him trying to put some pressure on A. But, you know, with 5 seconds left, the score isn't going to really fluctuate that much. But a nice display from both teams, really, in the first side.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a final score of 78-67 at the end of the first half. So here we go, 11-point advantage for first round knockout. And you have to thank Johnny for his performance in this one. T-Beat also with some nice kills in the end. But Johnny went off 22-12 with 3 captures. Definitely the MVP of round 1. But I can definitely see the score fluctuating back in the other way as New York Burns was looking pretty strong at the start.
It only takes one short moment of a spawn trap, or if you can hold that AC combination, keep them in B, the score's going to turn over very, very quickly. I mean, it's only 11-point advantage. Not that big, especially on a map like this. It can change instantly.
All right, well, let's take a 30-second commercial break as the game is loading up. We will come right back into the action as soon as it's ready. We are back into the action. The great 38 Renner overlooking the battle here on Strike Zone. New York Burns down 11 points, needs to make a comeback, and we're going to start things off with Slammy getting into the action with a smoke and an MTAR.
Well, just seeing quite a lot of smokes actually going down across the map. I'm just having to flick through all these players, and I'm still surprised, Puckett, that we haven't seen any shotguns. It's something that you see some of the top teams, pretty much every single top team, that they'll have a player that will do it, especially on strikes. And, you know, controlling that B flag so much easier with a shotgun.
But that seems to be something a little bit more recently introduced into competitive play. So some of these other teams a little bit stuck in their ways when they practice their game battles matches. But at the start, I'm looking at this Federation team, and they're looking pretty strong. Can this Burn squad make a comeback?
Well, you know, they just need to control the couple of flags. I mean, right now they have that BC combination, so they're going to be chipping away the point lead that they have to try and reduce in the second side. I mean, as we said, Pucky, you know, it's only 11 points. There really is very, very little. As unfortunately, Slammy does just get outgunned there by Johnny.
Big plays though from Stone.
I like that play. Can he find the third? Oh, would have been nice. Would have been a highlight reel, but not to be. He does get taken down.
Yeah, here comes Slammy, though, to get it back. Has that front door watched. C back in control after some solid defensive plays. And here we go. That is going to be BC control. Stone has one player to beat back near the pro shop.
This is very nice play coming from them. They're controlling everything. And Stone at the C flag, he's just turned around at the wrong time. He's going to have to quickly spin back. Is he going to be able to get this kill? This is going to be a huge kill if he can get it. He's going to have to pre-fire. There's going to be another play to his right-hand side. He is going to get taken out, and that is not what they wanted. You can see they're all spawning in on that B flag. Now the question is, can first-time KA try and get the spawn lock on the B flag? I'm looking at Parker right now from that lineup. He's 5 and 3. He was doing exactly that, just blocking anyone from running outside of kitchen, but he just got absolutely wiped out on that C flag.
So C has been retaken. Unless Johnny can stop it, Johnny comes behind. And here we go. This RLB team, better known as first round knockout for this tournament, trying to get started off pretty aggressively with this domination game. A solid 11-point advantage at the start, but as we talked about, not a big enough lead to let off the gas. So far, they're playing it right. They have B control, they have A control, and they're constantly putting pressure on C. Johnny has them pinned in the pro shop. Meanwhile, you're going to have T-Beat set up to get big kills top stairs.
Yeah, he needs to go big there, but he does get taken down. Now Johnny is left really in a tough situation. Does manage to pick off one, though, and I think they're now going to have to put that pressure on the C flag because I don't think they're going to be able to rotate to B in time. However, a couple of players are going to go through kitchen. Are they going to be able to defend that B flag? That's the big question. Meanwhile, Johnny, he's doing work at the C flag. He's going to hop on. B flag is neutral, so I think they should be able to get that back in time. I think, yeah, TB, he's on that B flag. He's going to get that back, no questions asked.
Slammy, or as we switch back over to New York Burn, he was taken down trying to get it in the kitchen. Soldier Act, the last man standing here at A, and he is going to be swallowed up. Too many players all swarming that same direction, and Maddie is actually the player to watch in the second half. 11, 5, and 2 for first round knockout.
Wow, he's having a great second round. He really is playing very, very strong. He's trying to cause some mischief over at that C flag. There's a player just around the corner from him. Is he going to be able to pick him up? No, he's not. Unfortunate plays there from him. Look at Parker as well, 9 and 6. He may be bottom of his team, but he's certainly doing a good job on that slaying department. What his team really need is they're actually pushing for that trip cap. I mean, they don't necessarily need to go for that, but with 1 minute 10, so they just want to try and put this game out of question.
1 minute, 6 seconds on the clock, 65 to 56. A 9-point advantage to add to their 11-point head start. So 20-point differential in this game. How is this squad going to make a comeback if they will? I can't see New York Burn coming back at this point.
It's going to be very, very tough, but they do have B and C. Now this is what they need to push for that trip cap. They're going to need to go now as well. They didn't really have time to really waste. I'm looking at Soldier Act now. He's the player that's making that push towards A. They need to be careful, though, because they could lose B any second. I believe that's actually going to be Schultz who needs to go big, but Stone picks up 1 kill. Can he find the second? If he looks to his right-hand side, it's going to be there.
Nice.
Gets the assist. 1 more on the right-hand side.
Can they do it?
Oh, he didn't cap the A flag.
72, 11-point difference at the start, but they don't have the 3 cap.
That was so unfortunate. As he went for the jump shot, he actually jumped off the A flag, which stopped him capping it. If he'd have stayed there, they would have had that trip cap for a couple of seconds. That could well have been the difference between winning and losing this game.
Oh, that's so rough. Did not quite get it. Even though they'll win the side, they lose overall. 7-point finish in favor of the boys on first round knockout. They will take game number 1. But you have to say, New York Burn showed some heart at the end of that one, really making a strong push in the end.
Yeah, that was a really, really good last-ditch effort from them, and it just shows them, their heads aren't down. And going into game number 2, I'm expecting some confidence from both these two teams now.
All right, so here we go. Commercial break. 1-0 lead in favor of first round knockout. We'll be back with game number 2 after this.